now in the number 2 seed. Full lineups for both teams, and we'll see how this one turns out. Proster will win the face-off. Early boosting towards the bottom, an early shot on the near post. Reimer will make the save. Gorilla now grabbing the puck. He's going to be looking for that bounce pass. You know it. There it is to Tanks. Tanks boosting backwards to Tom. The one-timer is blocked by Death. Great defensive play there by Death to keep that out of the net. Proster back to Sleek. The chance here for the freeze. Back to Proster. That's a great pass by Sleek. Proster off the rebound. Reimer will make the save. Proster gets it back to Death. Death, with not much of an angle, shoots into traffic and is going to be blocked. Puck's now taken out of the danger zone by Gorilla. Bounced up. Tanks did not have faith in that one. And Zenn will come away with it. Proster now in on Gorilla. Can he do anything? Tom coming back to help as well, and Tom will end up making the click away from Proster. Tom now behind his goal line, looking for a safe pass out. He's being pressured by Sleek. He'll boost around his net for more space, but he's still getting chased down by Sleek. Bounce pass intercepted by Proster, and 2-on-1 here for the freeze. Sleek with the one-timer hits the post on the rebound. Can he get the shot? And no, he can't. Death will grab the loose puck. Death miscontrols it. Proster will chase it down. Proster has Sleek in front of the net, but gets stripped by Tanks before he can do anything. Proster wins it back and just miscontrols it, unfortunately. Could have been dangerous there. Bounce pass now for Proster. In the bottom circle, he's got Death with the one-timer. Picked up by Sleek, and Sleek finds the bottom shelf as Reimer had boosted top to stop the one-timer. And the freeze will take the 1-0 lead. Freeze winning the face-off. Proster will carry it into the offensive zone along the bottom boards. Proster shooting. May have been a pass to Sleek, because that was a terrible shot, if it was one. Tanks now along the bottom boards. Bouncing it, gives it right to Proster, but wins it back. He's got Tom in the middle. Death, the only defender in the way, and Death will make the interception. Warpigs on the attack again. Tom boosting in, stripped by Death as he boosts through him. Proster now coming in, gets looking for space, tries to pass back to Death. Will miss, and that's going to go all the way back to Elder. Elder not having any shots on him as the defense for the freeze has been spot on so far this game. Tanks and Gorilla on the 2-on-1. Short side for Tanks, and Elder will make the save. Bounce pass outlet is picked up by Proster. His pass will miss. Death trying to YOLO to get it back. Unable. Tom with it in the top circle. He's got Tanks in the middle, but gets stripped by Proster. And Proster will dribble it up the ice. Miscontrols it at the end, and the Warpigs unable to do much with it as the freeze regain possession behind their own net. Coming out in front now, Death to Sleek. Sleek boosting towards the middle will lose it to Tom. Tom to Gorilla. Gorilla boosting up ice. He's going to look for that centering pass, but Proster will block it and carry it out of the zone, finding Death in the middle with a lot of space. Death deciding not to use his boost and play defensively responsible. Bounce pass is unable to be picked up by the freeze, and the Warpigs will take possession. Bounce pass for Tom. Death passing back to his goalie. Perhaps unintentionally, but it works out. Sleek centering pass for Proster will miss. And Death asking for a pause. Just wait till the end of this first period. It's not that bad. 2 seconds. Tanks trying to center it for Tom, and that's going to miss. End of the first period. The freeze leading 1-0. And Death asking for a pause. Finally, actually pausing. I'm going to go ahead and start that timer. Nope, yes, stopwatch. There it is. Not sure what's going on with the Zenn team, as we did have a really good game so far after the first period. It's been really interesting. Zenn with the lead after the first. I don't think a lot of people expected that, but I actually did call the upset on this one. I did call on my rec bets, at least. I do have the Freeze winning it, and that was based solely on hoping that Proster would show up, and he did show up. So we will see if that works out for me. Just 1 minute left in this pause time for the Freeze, after which we will go to unpausing the game. People really talking about cars in the Twitch chat? Alright. Are you guys discussing fucking, like, investment ideas for Tesla and shit? That's weird. Death might have died. "30 seconds left. And they're going to have 20 seconds left on their pause timer. Oh, wait, this is the wrong thing. I'm using my own incorrect press to talk button. Here we go, second period. Now underway. Death will win the faceoff for the Freeze to open the second period. Will lose the puck to Tanks, however. Tom will gain control of the puck. Skating along the top boards. He's only got one option in the middle, but two players in between, and Proster will intercept that pass from behind Tanks. Hard pass off the boards. Freeze will get away with it. It's a pretty dangerous play by Proster there. Hoping for good geometry. Death now centering to Proster. Will miss, and Warpigs will take it. Unable to do much with that missed pass, however. And now a loose puck's chased down by Proster. Proster stripped by Tanks. Tanks gets through Sleek. He's got Tom in the middle. Death the only defender back. Proster gets back in time now. Oh, tried to find Gorilla on the cross ice pass, but Proster saw it just in time and turned. Proster now to Elder. Elder, hard bounce pass will miss its target. Tanks will take control. Proster will chase him down and steal the puck. Proster dodging Tanks' boost. Boosting towards the middle now. Great pass to Death. Death in on Reimer. Gets the shot in. Oh, but he shot exactly where Reimer was. He spammed it back past the defense, and Reimer had used up all his abilities. Just unfortunate there on the spam. Tanks shooting. That's going to go wide. And the Warpigs still with just one shot on net. Halfway through this game. They really need to turn it up offensively. Here's their chance, perhaps. Tanks gets through. Proster centering for Tom, but Elder's shield will make the stop as he came out far enough to be able to stop that pass across. Gorilla shooting. It's going to be blocked by Proster. Zenn on the attack now. Sleek in the middle. Proster on the bottom. Proster dodging to Death. The one-timer is blocked by Tom. Freeze still with it on the attack now. Sleek behind the net. Chased down by Tom. Can't reach him. Sleek's still behind the net. Coming out in front. Can he find Proster? He finds Death instead. Death, the hard bounce pass will miss Proster. And finally, the Warpigs will start their own attack. Tom playing it super safe. Bouncing it off the bottom. And Freeze will regain possession. Puck now with Elder Sage. Elder up for Sleek. Up to Proster. Nice passing there. But Tanks will cut that short and intercept it. Gorilla along the top boards. Has some space. His pass is intercepted by boosting Proster. And Zenn will come away with it. Zenn through Proster, carrying it on the short side, but Reimer covering it just in time. Loose puck in front of the net. This could be dangerous, but Death will get there and throw it away before Tom can steal it and get a shot in. Tanks now boosting in, finds Tom, and the one-timer close up on the net will tie the game. There is that Korhal Vortex, as it only takes them 2 shots to get a goal. That's all they need so far. They've tied the game up in a 2-on-1 chance here. Tanks to Tom. Tom holding it. Will beat Elder on the meta. And the Warpigs with a quick turnaround take the lead in this game. Zenn need to find their defensive quality again, as they're being pulled apart a little bit here. Death will make a nice steal off Tanks. Tanks now has some space. If he uses his boost here, he does. Tanks playing back, waiting for Tom's support. Tom coming in close. Just watch for Tom to get in prime position for a one-timer. That's what they're trying to do right now. Tanks boosting out in front. Tom couldn't quite find the perfect spot, and that's going to be the end of the second period. 1-goal lead here for the Warpigs as we head into the third. Very few shots on net by both teams. 4 for Freeze and only 3 for the Warpigs. And a very defensive game. Everyone playing it super safe. No dangerous passes or anything of the sort so far. And Freeze will definitely need to pump it up a little bit on the attack, as they've been pretty lackluster in the last 4 minutes. Tanks getting past 3 defenders, gets the shot in, but Elder will make the save. Proster boosting. Has some space for a shot. Dodging Tanks is going to be blocked by Tanks. Death will win the puck back. His pass is intercepted by Tom. Proster wins it back, gets a click through Tanks. Proster chased by 2 Warpigs. Proster still with it, boosting in, dodges 1, can't get past Gorilla, as Gorilla will click it away to the corner. Bouncing it up for Tanks, and it's usually a 2-on-1 here for the Warpigs. Tanks with Tom, waiting. Tanks' shot is blocked by Death. A second attempt is weak, and Elder will grab it. Elder up for Sleek. Zenn really just need to find some way of feeding Proster in this period. Death shooting on net. He's going to be blocked by Gorilla. And Gorilla will bounce it up for Tom. That's going to go too far, and Sleek will get there first. Sleek around his own net. Up for Death. Death off the top to Proster. Proster, nice boost into space. Can't get the shot past Tom, as all 3 Warpigs crowded him out. Tanks and Death fighting for it. Death will click it away into safety. Pass it up for Proster. It's going to be intercepted and thrown back into the zone by Tom. Death will take it again into the offensive zone. Death turning back, wanting to stay as the last man. He's going to miss his bounce pass yet again. Tanks along the top boards. Has lots of space. No one really pressuring him. Sleek now finally trying. Tanks getting away from him. Tanks will lose it to Sleek. It's a great click by Sleek. Regain possession. Sleek centering for Death. Death had it. Trying to find Proster ahead of him, but will miss. Proster wins the puck back for Zenn. Clicking past Tanks. Still has Gorilla to get through, and can't do it. Puck still in control of the Freeze, but Sleek unable to do much with it, as Tanks will make the steal. Tanks in the top circle. Nice boost off the boards, getting past 2 defenders. Tanks gets the shot, and it's blocked on the short side off the rebound. Will hit the post. And a minute left for the Freeze to get this game tied up. Proster with a chance. 3 defenders to beat. It's going to be really, really hard. Gets past 1, but Tom makes the steal off him. Tom along the bottom boards. He's going to kill a little bit of time until he gets pressured. Centering it for tanks, but he was not there. So Elder will grab it. Elder up for Sleek. That's going to miss. Proster can't reach it first. Gets the strip off Gorilla, however. Proster to death. The one-timer blocked by Tom. Centering it for tanks, but he was not there. So Elder will grab it. Elder up for Sleek. That's going to miss. Proster can't reach it first. Gets the strip off Gorilla, however. Proster to death. The one-timer blocked by Tom. Great read by Tom on that defensive play. Elder up for Death. Death trying to find Sleek on the cross pass. Almost did, and that would have been a hell of a goal if they got that one. Death up for Sleek. Sleek boosting towards the middle. Can't find much support from Proster, but Proster will take control of the puck. Losing it to Gorilla. Zenn get it back. And the Warpigs will make the steal. Playing it safe as they dump it into the corner. Freeze with one last chance. Centering pass is intercepted by Gorilla and thrown down the ice. And the Warpigs will take the 2-1 win over the Zenn Freeze. That really does hurt the Zenn Freeze in their playoff race, as they are now, I believe, it's still in seventh, one spot short of playoffs. But they are definitely still in it with 2 games remaining in the season. They do still have a shot, especially if their full lineup shows up again. They definitely gave the Warpigs a run for their money. Tom is going to score 2 goals for the Warpigs this game. Tanks putting in the assists, and Gorilla absolutely doing amazing on the defensive end. He shut down Proster for most of the game, but Proster still does take the crown from this game. Almost 2 minutes of possession time with 16 passes.